Yo guys, Vusk it up. What's going on? Hope you guys are having a good day. We're looking at the return of badmómzjay. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Accidental freestyle, but yeah, we'll go with it. Look, I used to react to a lot of her early songs. I really liked her in the past. She got a little bit poppy, or maybe I grew up a little bit. My taste changed, but overall, I do think she's a pretty good artist. And I'm hoping to see some solid bars from her. Um, and look, man, uh, right now, I think this is pretty monumental as far as German rap is concerned because she is pretty much the only like high profile female rapper that's putting anything out, right? Where's Yu, Shireen, Loredana? If I'm just thinking of some, I mean, Kitty Cat, can you count her? I know she did something last year, but as far as girls in German rap go, it's wide open, man. So she could have a good year if she really goes for it. And of course, Jumpa commonly work together, these two. But let's go ahead, without further ado, let's get into it. Guys, like the video and subscribe. Haus im Meer.
Rauschen über dem Applaus. Zieh ich mich zurück oder zieh ich aus? Für beides hätte ich dich gebraucht.
Nice, man. I mean, of course, red theme. It's funny. It kind of matches all my overlays here. But yeah, that little singy, man. It's like real atmospheric, almost angelic. She sounds good, and it sounds like she's using some sort of a voice box, right? You think back to Peter Frampton. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but this is dude that used to literally put a tube in his mouth, out of the side of his mouth, and then sing into it, and would make this sound that we're hearing here. It's like a synthy distortion. It sounds like they're doubling it. Right? It's like echoing her voice, but it's like it's subtle. It's not too overpowering. That sounds cool. Hmm.
2 Jahre keine Mucke, dafür Panik, Angst und Nierenstechen. Alle Posts gelöscht, selbst die mit deinem Siegerlächeln. Bist du die jüngste Nummer 1 von allen Female-Rappern? Wird mit wachsendem Erfolg auch deine Psyche schwächen.
Damn, man. I mean, in like the first, what do we get? We're a minute in. We had already 3 totally different, like, atmospheric sounds. Now we got, looks like cellos. But even the cellos have a synth on them, no? If they're actually using cellos like in the studio, that's cool, man. I mean, musically we got a lot going on. Of course, noting the red hair here. She said something about like I'm the best female rapper, right? The Jungs sagen, dass Jody is the best female rapper or whatever.
Bist du die jüngste Nummer 1 von allen Female Rappern? Wird mit wachsendem Erfolg auch deine Psyche schwächen.
I personally feel like Yu is among one of the best in the last decade, let's say. If we're talking German rap, I'm trying to think who was before her. I mean, was Kitty Cat was good, no? She did some stuff with Zito back, right, way back then. No, I think so.
War alles neu für mich. badmómzjay nach außen stark, doch Jordi wird nicht krisenfester. Verlor paar Freunde, 2 Beziehungen, wo die Liebe echt war. 3-mal den Verstand und 4 potenzielle Schwiegereltern. Welch Ironie, kann ganze Alben über Healing rappen. Doch geht's um mich, dann drehen Gedanken wieder Pirouetten. Und wenn du endlich checkst, dass du dich nie mit dir beschäftigst, dann ist es Zeit, mal deinen Arsch in Therapie zu setzen. Hab da gelernt, warum ich bin, wie ich halt bin. Hab Traumata gebrochen, die ich hatte schon als Kind.
I suppose, everything she's saying, it sounds like she's reflecting right now, right? Because was she even 8? I think she was like 17. I don't think she was even an adult when she first started making music. So, that there's a lot of growing up to be done during a career where she's like quasi celebrity. So, I mean, maybe the year she took off was like to be like oh wow, like what the hell just happened? You know, I'm like, how old is she now? Well, she's got to be like 21 or something, 22. Young, you know, she's still young. So that's cool. I mean, she's talking about that, blowing up, being a, you know, female rapper who's like very popular in her influence. Again, everyone in red. Reminds me of you know, the real Slim Shady back in the day when in his video when he had all the dudes with the bleach blonde hair, right? So I don't know if she's insinuating that she's gonna create copies. This is like she's like foreshadowing her legacy. I don't know what the symbolism is there.
Die ich hatte schon als Kind, dass die Panik da ist, doch mich nicht bestimmt, ist nicht schlimm. Darum akzeptiere ich Sachen, wie sie sind. In den Spiegel sehe auch Chancen in Verlust. Darum rede ich offen über meinen Schwangerschaftsabbruch.
She says Schwangerschaft. She's not pregnant, is she?
Lust, darum rede ich unter Druck. Guck in den Spiegel, vielleicht entstehen Rubine aus Diamanten unter Druck. Guck in den Spiegel, sehe auch Chancen in Verlust. Darum rede ich offen über meinen Schwangerschaftsabbruch.
She say darum reden Sie auf meinen Schwangerschaftsabbruch? What did she say?
Darum red ich auch in Aussicht auf Kritik, auch wenn du den fucking Song auf deinen Partys dann nicht spielst. Und darum red ich davon, was mit Frauen so passiert. Denn Bruder, mittlerweile gibt es jeden Tag ein Femizid. Mir scheißegal, ob jeder Alpha-Mann jetzt boot. Denn meine Moves sind Gegengift zu euren Moves. In der Ebbe lernte ich aus meiner Trauer und der Wut. Darum bringt dir dieses Album jetzt die Flut.
Okay, so now, because I bring this album The Flood, right? So she's kind of like airing it out, right? Kind of saying like what she's fed up with, taking shit from a lot of critics. Again, man, it's like, I understand that when you're 18, you're technically an adult, but then you're also open to like crazy critique. I know she got a lot of shit on. I mean, I know even like Asha Kolega, you know, they would like shit on her, but she's still a kid, man. She's young, so I think we should go easy on her. But announced an album just now.
Trauer und der Wut, darum bringt dir dieses Album jetzt die Flut. Lang genug, was bleibt mal humble, Jordi? 2 Jahre Therapie, oh Gott, ich bin ne andere Jordi. Don't take mal keines for weak, ich schalt jetzt auf Angriff, Jordi. Und habt ihr keinen Respekt, dann habt ihr ab jetzt Angst vor Jordi. I'm going hunting, Shorty. So on Vogue, ich findet sogar Anna Winter cool. Du machst keine Big Steps, du steckst noch in Kinderschuhen.
Oh, that's dope, man. So she said 2 years in therapy, I'm a different Jordy. So yeah, she grew up, she's changed. I guess she went through some shit, so she's like she's a totally different person, which is cool, right? I guess that's exciting if you're looking for someone to release and mix up the scene. What gun is that? I've been playing a lot of Battlefield. I don't know what gun that is.
Sogar Anna Winter cool, du machst keine Big Steps, du steckst noch in Kinderschuhen. Selbes Team wie immer, setze Freundschaft über Business Move. That's why I never walk alone wie Fans von FC Liverpool. In meiner Auszeit mach ich Moves.
That's why I never walk alone wie Fans from FC Liverpool? Was that like, because they would have fights?
Die du nicht glauben kannst. Brand Deals pushen eine Mio, aber auf entspannt. Ausverkaufte Tonflick um die Welt, bin kaum zu Hause, Mann. So wie ich Pause mache, werd ihr Pisser schon längst ausgebrannt. Fresse groß beim Bambi, guck, ich represente Rap. Doch die Presse schreibt danach, ich zeig Liver kein Respekt. Gönn ihr das vom Herzen, doch was scheinbar keiner checkt. Kriegt Hip-Hop keinen Preis, gibt's nicht zu feiern für mich selbst.
Nice, man. I think that's cool. I mean, as far as like a musical progression, from the musical progression standpoint, it's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. It's very nice sound. I like her energy right now. She's clearly looking very confident. Yeah. And she sounds good. I mean, she always sounded good. You know, she has a pretty good voice. I've noticed, I would say she's using a lot less English as before. So I don't know if that means anything. Maybe she's trying to be a little more lyrical. Not that using English makes you less lyrical. You know what I mean? But like, I like personally when I listen to German rap, I like to hear like nice multi-syllable, because like with rhyming short English words, I think it's pretty easy. It is cool when you mix it in there. It's an art in itself. But when you're speaking a language that on average has like very long words and multiple syllables, I think it's even more impressive to use those words while you're rapping. So yeah, I feel like she's overall more German than from what I remember.
Doch was scheinbar keiner checkt. über Männer nicht liest, komm ich mit Farid, bin ich plötzlich nicht mehr Feminist Queen. Doch nur eine Frau in Deutschland macht hier Banger-Musik. Ihr macht
Oh shit. Hold on.
über Männer nicht liest, komm ich mit
And yes, I know she's like a feminist or whatever, you know.
komisch, dass man
So I guess from the context here,
so eine Scheiße über Männer nicht liest, komm ich mit fuck, ich kenn die Kritik. Komisch, dass man so eine Scheiße über Männer nicht liest.
komisch dass she said it's weird that's not read by men. Das nicht liest.
Komisch, dass man so eine Scheiße über Männer nicht liest. Komm ich mit
Oh, she's saying the type of critique she's getting. How come we don't see the same thing with men? How come we not seeing the same critique? Got it. So she's talking about like a double standard, which to be fair, dominated by men. Yeah, of course. German rap or just rap in general, to come in as a woman. But see, I gotta think about what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna say because I want to make sure it makes sense. But yeah, let's hear what she says about Farid.
alles nichts Neues, fuck, ich kenn die Kritik. Komisch, dass man so eine Scheiße über Männer nicht liest. Komm ich mit Farid, bin ich plötzlich nicht mehr Feminist Queen. Doch nur eine Frau in Deutschland macht hier Banger-Musik. Ihr macht auf Girls supporten Girls, aber nur wegen Feature. Doch Support kenn ich hier nur von Lori, Juju und Nina. Schwester, sag mal, warum Männer, die ich bei mir im Team hab, für viel mehr Rap mal tun als eure peinlichen Divas. Guck, meine Crew ist
Oh shit, is she going after the girls too? Hold on. Girls help out girls, but only during features. So is she saying she's saying fuck the bitches too? I don't trust the men. I don't trust the women. Oh shit.
Feature, doch Support kenn ich hier nur von Lori, Juju und Nina. Schwester, sag mal, warum Männer, die ich bei mir im Team hab, für viel mehr Rap mal tun als eure peinlichen Divas. Guck, meine Crew ist wegen Qualität so gut, nicht wegen Quote. Gilt für Beautyline, die Marken dir's und auch für jede Strophe. Mein Geschäft diverser als ein gottverdammter Regenbogen. Mach gemischtes Hack, als wär ich Tommy Schmidt und Felix Lobrecht. Ihr rappt alle Playback und
Felix Lobrecht. Dude, this guy catches strays in everyone's songs, bro. I don't even know who that is.
darauf seid ihr noch stolz, doch für ein 70-Euro-Ticket gibt's nichts Brauchbares von euch. Savage bleibt der King, aber ich glaube Rap auf Deutsch. Braucht ne Mutter, die ihm sagt, wann er nach Hause kommen soll. Scheiß drauf, ob die erste Single boomt, denn ich mach kein Fingerfood. Bring ne ganze Platte, Record-Breaker wie im Guinness-Buch. Symbol für jede Frau, die da draußen ihre Stimme sucht. Deutscher Rap braucht Rettungsboote, BMJ, ich bin die Flut.
Yeah, man. She wants war, bro. She wants war. That's for sure, man. I like that. I like that attitude. I like that attitude, bro. That's right. She was with Savage on some songs, you know? I mean, she had a lot of features. Everybody wanted to get with her, but I guess she's, yeah, man, she's like, this industry is not what it seems. Got a lot of snakes. She said something about Savage is the king, something of English. Let's just listen to the last 3 lines or so.
Euro-Ticket gibt's nichts Brauchbares von euch. Savage bleibt der King, aber ich glaube Rap auf Deutsch. Braucht ne Mutter, die ihm sagt, wann er nach Hause kommen soll. Scheiß drauf, ob die erste Single boomt, denn ich mach kein Fingerfood. Bring ne ganze Platte, Record-Breaker wie im Guinness-Buch. Symbol für jede Frau, die da draußen ihre Stimme sucht. Deutscher Rap braucht Rettungsboote, BMJ, ich bin die Flut.
Hey man, that was kind of hard. I gotta say, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I am totally rooting for her if she goes on this direction. Get into the beef, call people out, and like that was a legitimate, solid. I mean, let's call it 2.5 minutes of like solid bars, right? And I like the fact that she was singing in the beginning, and it was like very sweet. Again, maybe kind of showing a soft side from the sound, and then she went hard, man. And yeah, as from a presentation standpoint, musically, the sound, and then of course the visuals, that was solid. That was really solid. I like that she's voicing her opinion and saying, like, you know, just kind of calling out things she's got problems with. Nice, man. Guys, look, if you made it this far, you are the best. That means, yeah, you better like this video. Comment down below who is the best female rapper And will we ever get to a point where we don't have to say female rapper, male rapper? I know it's a predominantly male-dominated space. But yeah, okay. Now I know what I was going to say. You guys can click off or not. You listen to this because I know this video is getting long now. But what I was going to say is rap has, from the beginning, and this is just how it is, was young men in the, USA surviving in terrible communities, committing, crimes to stay alive. And that was just typically not activities that women would partake in. As far as like gang violence goes and selling drugs, it's not like most women wouldn't do that. And so that has persisted all this time. Now rap has totally changed. You still have guys coming out of the ghetto, but rap is so mainstream now. You have this weird transitional period where to be a rapper, you don't have to be, coming out of the ghetto anymore, being broke as hell, like committing crimes. But you have the guys that respect that more, and then you have a lot of people who don't care at all. Music is music. I sit there somewhere in between. I think it's cool when you actually you use music as a way to escape poverty. There's nothing cooler than 50 Cent, NWA, like the way that those guys went from gangsters to gang fights, almost dying in 50 Cent's case, and then becoming a multimillionaire who's like a badass. Like that's a cool story, man. When you come from like a nice background, like myself, for example, I think there's less weight when you're making aggressive style music that's rooted in what I just explained. So those are just my thoughts. So like why, but that is why rap is the way it is. I'm not saying it's like it's such a great thing that's like it's all men. I think it's cool that we do have girls in the space, and I do, like I just said, I think she did a really good job here. And I was a huge fan of Nicki Minaj back in the day. I liked Shireen when she first came in. Like I said, I've grown up a little bit because they were they were poppy. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like the video, subscribe, comment, of course. What do you think about my little rant there? And then, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Have a nice weekend. Peace.